Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to cover the law of cosines. After studying today's section, you should be able to apply the law of cosines to find missing side lengths and angle measures of any triangle. Just like the law of sines, the law of cosines can be used to find side lengths and angle measurements for any triangle. We'll typically use the law of cosines when we're given three sides and we're trying to find an angle, or two sides and one angle and we're trying to find the missing side. Now, if we're given triangle ABC to the left and I want to find side A, the law of cosines states I take the side that I'm looking for and square it, set that equal to the two sides that I have, so b squared plus c squared. I subtract 2 times the sides that I have, so 2 times b times c, and then I multiply by the cosine of the side's angle that I'm looking for. So the angle that's opposite the side that I'm looking for, so cosine A. So a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2 times b times c times cosine A. Now if I'm looking for side B, I'd have b squared is equal to a squared plus c squared minus 2 times a times c times cosine of b. And then if I'm looking for side C, I'd have c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2 times a times b times cosine of c. Now looking at our sample problems, first we'll find missing side lengths of triangles using law of cosines. So here in number 1 we have side lengths 7, 12, and x, and the angle that is opposite side x is 65 degrees. So if I'm looking for x, I'm going to say x squared is equal to 7 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 times 7 times 12 times cosine of the angle that is opposite the side that I'm looking for, which would be 65. So remember, law of cosines was the side squared that we're looking for is equal to the two sides that we have minus 2 times the sides that we have times the cosine of the angle that is opposite the side that we're looking for. Now, I don't want to plug this number all into my calculator because I will probably input it incorrectly and then I might get a different answer than what my actual answer is. So what I want to do is I want to simplify as much as possible, then plug in a simplified value into my calculator. So by squaring everything and multiplying the 2 and the 7 and the 12, this will be a lot easier to plug into my calculator. So I'd have 49 plus 144 minus 168 cosine 65. I can even simplify this further to 122. Now I get x squared is equal to 122, and I take the square root, and x would be 11. Now, if you want to plug everything into your calculator, make sure that you use all the appropriate parentheses and division symbols and exponents, and make sure you are extra careful when plugging these into your calculator. I would simplify, as this will give you a better answer each time. Number 2, we have side lengths of 25, 20, and x, and then the angle that is opposite side x is 108. So I'm looking for x, so I'm going to square that. I'm going to set that equal to my two sides that I have, so 20 squared plus 25 squared minus 2 times the sides that I have, so 20 and 25, all times cosine of the angle that is the side I'm looking for's opposite, which is cosine 108. Now simplifying this, I would have x squared is equal to 400 plus 625 minus 1000 cosine 108. X squared is equal to 1334.02. And then if I take the square root of 1334.02, I would get x is equal to 36.5. So my missing side is 36.5. Next, looking at finding angle measures, again, we'll use the law of cosines. So here we have 7, 11, and 12 as side lengths, and then angle x. So before, we would relate the side that I wanted as my side squared on the left side. Here, the angle that I want, the side opposite will be the left side. So I'd have 7 squared would be equal to 11 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 times 11 times 12 times cosine of x, because I'm looking for angle x. So simplifying this, I'd get 49 is equal to 121 plus 144 minus 2 times 11 times 12, which is 264, cosine x. Simplifying this even further, I'd get 49 is equal to 265 minus 264 cosine x. I'm going to subtract 265 from both sides. 49 minus 265 would give me negative 216. This is going to be equal to negative 264 cosine x. I'm going to divide everything by negative 264. Now, negative 216 divided by negative 264, I'm just going to leave this as 216 over 264, as it will give me a better answer in my calculator. This is going to be equal to cosine of x. Now, to get rid of cosine, remember we use cosine inverse, so I'd multiply by cosine inverse. So x will equal the inverse cosine of 216 over 264, which I plug that into my calculator and get 35.1 degrees. So x is 35.1 degrees.